morning. A 26-year-old man is in custody for allegedly vandalizing Vice President J.D. Vance's Cincinnati home earlier this morning. Fox 13's Taylor Winkle is tracking the very latest from the newsroom. Taylor, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Erin. So we do have the mugshot of that 26-year-old. We'll show you right now. We know he's expected in court as soon as tomorrow. So far, he's being held on obstructing official business, criminal damaging or endangering, criminal trespass, and vandalism. That's all according to the county clerk of courts. Now, our Fox affiliate in Cincinnati was at J.D. Vance's home all morning, reporting several broken windows. The Cincinnati neighborhood Vance lives in is east of downtown. We know the Secret Service called the police around 12:15 this morning. They reported they heard a loud noise at the home. They say that suspect was trying to get in through the windows with a hammer, and you can see the damage there that was left behind. Agents detained him shortly after, and in a statement, the Secret Service says they are coordinating with Cincinnati Police and the U.S. Attorney's Office on those charges. Also important to note here, the Vice President and his family were not home at the time that this happened. They are back in D.C. That is according to the Secret Service. For now, reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Taylor Winkle, Fox 13 News.
Okay, we got another one now. I didn't show you the picture, but here's his picture. His name is William Defoe. Sounds kind of French to me, but his parents are Democrats. He's a transgender. He goes by Julia. Julia! This big old linebacker looking fella said he had a hammer in his hand. I guess he was going to try to do like what happened to Nancy Pelosi's husband, old Mr. Paul. Say he had a hammer. He went over there. He was singing when he went to J.D. Vance's house, if I had a hammer, I hammer in the morning, I hammer in the evening, all over these house. Yes, I wish somebody would have been in there and put some hot lead in this big old sissy's behind. That's all you would have needed is some hot lead in your behind. He's a transgender, is what they telling us. He went over there because he was upset about something. I don't know what this big old sissy was upset about, but this big old sissy was upset about something. They say his parents is registered as Democrats. Oh, that is a shocker to me. I thought for sure this was MAGA. This fool name is William. He changed his name to Julia. You can't make this up, man. But I was like, if Tim Wall had another son, this would be Tim Wall's son. This boy looked like he uses tampons to me. This is one of those tampon using fellas that Tim Wall was trying to get in the restroom down there. Look at his face. He said he was gonna get J.D. Vance, went over there with a hammer. Hammer, how you do it? I wish somebody would have just been waiting with some hot lead for you and just pump you full of hot lead. That's what you need, you big old sissy, you. Big old sissy going over there. He's upset about something. Look at him. He looks slap crazy. I bet his mama and his daddy is just as crazy as he is. He said, I'm going to get you, J.D. Vance, going over to your house. What, your boyfriend, you couldn't get a boyfriend or something? You so jacked up, even the sisters didn't even want you. Whoo, boy, I saw this right here. I said, man, y'all just make this a little bit too easy. Y'all got to stop making things so damn easy for me to make fun of you. You know what I mean? Because some of this is just too easy. I mean, look at the picture. The picture, if the picture's worth 1,000 words, just look how that's his mug shot, they say. He wants to go by she. Bet this big old sissy still wetting in the bed, too. Look at him. He trying to look serious now. I'm going to get J.D. Vance. Whoo, boy, I tell you the truth. Lordy, 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 Miss Cloudy. You know, where's my Facebook crowd? Wait a minute. Okay, I see Liz Davis just said, I was wondering where my Facebook crowd is at. I see y'all And look at his eyes though. I think if I'm gonna see if Tim Walz and maybe I'm gonna say Tim Walz and what's the fella's name? What's that other sissy's name with the very, very beautiful wife? Chuck Schumer. If Tim Walz and Chuck Schumer had a son, it'll be this big old freaking sissy right here. Want to go by Julia. You can't make this up, man. Stop making it so easy to make fun of you. I be trying to mind my own business, and then y'all post a picture of yourself, or you'll post something, and then I just start laughing to myself. When I saw the mugshot, I said, I'm gonna just let that sit on the screen for a while. I may just do a separate video. I'm gonna get some more pictures of you, because I know you got some more pictures. Do you have any pictures in a tutu? Because you look like the kind of big old linebacker that'll be in a tutu. Whoo, boy, I tell you the truth. We got to do something about this mental illness in the country, because it's starting to be a little bit too far for me. It's just going down. Y'all just losing your mind over so many things, but just keep it up, because I kind of like laughing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm the kind of person who likes to laugh. And if you show me something, I'm gonna make fun. I don't care if you're Hollywood, I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat. If you post something that's ridiculous, or if you be looking like this and you post this picture right here, I'm sorry, this is his mug shot. I'm gonna go get some more pictures. You watch, I'm gonna find some more pictures of you, and we're gonna do a video on you, because we're gonna have to get some more laughs at you. I bet you dress like did your daddy touch you or something when you was a boy? Because you look like your daddy, man. Wait a minute, hold on a minute. Let me go get a picture of his mama and his daddy before we move on. Because I think it was New York Post had an article on it. Let me see if I can get over there to the New York Post. See if we can get a picture of mama and daddy. I can look at the pictures. The picture tells me a lot. That's why I like to look at the pictures. Because sometimes them pictures is a dead giveaway for me. Yes, indeed, dead giveaway. Okay, here's the article. That's him again. He want to be Julie now. Look at, oh, that's his daddy right there. Miss Crowder. That's his daddy and his mom. Yeah, his mama kind of look like Tim Walz's wife, his sister, and his daddy look a little suspicious. Look at it. I'm sensing like a pedo vibe from daddy. That's what I'm kind of sensing from me. Look a little creepy to me. It could be me prejudging you or whatever. Please forgive me if I'm prejudging, but I don't think I am. I bet you Tim Walz is his hero. I bet you any kind of money. Look at it. Just look at it. Got that. He told me his name is Julia DeFleur. I'm Julia DeFleur. Boy, you need to be playing tight end for a football team or something. Talking about you a transgender or something right there. Ought to be ashamed of your damn self. I just wish, what I hate is nobody was home with that pistol. That's the only thing I regret, that nobody didn't catch you up over there and lay waste to you. That's what I wish would have happened, boy. That'll broke you up right there. My man, Mark Andrews, just hit us up. Good to see that, Mark Andrews, my brother. Thank you so much. Did y'all see that big old... Oh, I forgot. Did you see Tim Walz? Tim Walz did a video with his daughter. His daughter, she's a little nutty too.
Okay, we're on a typical Midwestern morning run here. I am literally in all of my dad's things. I just brought leggings and a sports bra. So I thrifted this sweatshirt in high school.
Why are you telling us all that information? You can look at her eyes too. Look at the eyes, don't lie. The eyes are the window to the soul. I like to look at the eyes, right? Look at this.
Anyways, by the time this video comes out, everybody will know that Tim is no longer running for governor, but
She didn't say dad. Tim is no. I've never called my dad by his first name. I don't call my dad by his first name. Neither do I call my mama by her first name. You know what I call them? Mama, daddy. That's it. She calling him Tim because he ain't get no respect.
he still has a year on the job and is going to give it his all and do a lot of...
I wish he'd stop giving it his all His all has led to all this damn fraud down there. And by the way, they say California got more than Minnesota. I do have a clip for California, but it ain't the Somalia, it's the Iranians. I know some Somalians probably down, but they said the Iranians in California are off the chart, they say.
Amazing things, and I just wanted to let Tim talk to you guys.
Want to let Tim talk to us. Talk to us, Timmy.
Hey everybody, glad to always get Hope home. Beautiful January day, beautiful run will do.
He just reminds me of a creepy old dude. Everything he does, it just reminds me of he just creeps me out. Look at him. Looking like Elmer Fudd or something.
A few miles. Just wanted to say how grateful I am to everybody out in Minnesota. Grateful for the 7 years and the year that's coming up to make Minnesota better. We're feeding our kids. We're lowering childhood poverty. We're addressing climate change. We started paid family and medical leave, the best in the country. And we treat our neighbors with respect and welcome people to this state. I need to focus on getting this job done. It's very clear that that's not the focus of the White House. They do not care about Minnesota. It's about making Minnesota meaner and colder and just less friendly. So I'm going to focus on this. Rest assured, Democrats will win this seat. They will keep a progressive agenda. We will keep fighting against this White House and these unconstitutional acts. But I just want to say my gratitude for Minnesota. I never ran to get this job. I ran to do the job. And I want to do that job right now.
You know what gets me is that this is why I know there's rampant voter fraud. Because if you look at his approval, you look at the Democrats' approval, if you look at the mainstream media approval record, nobody likes them. Nobody has any confidence in the mainstream media or the Democrats, but sometimes they still win elections. You know why? Because they're cheating. And until some of them get locked up, guess what they're going to keep on doing? They're going to keep cheating. Tim Walz, as far as I'm concerned, he not only should he be locked up, but his crazy wife. You remember his crazy wife? Turn the page, turn the page.
Donald Trump. We are turning the page.
You tell me this heifer don't look slap crazy. I mean, this heifer looks slap crazy.
52 days and we are turning the page.
You damn sure did turn the page. In 1 year, they're going to be turning the page on Timmy Boy. He still needs to go to jail, but as long as Pam Bundy is 18 now, if somebody else wants to prosecute him, they could, but don't hold your breath on that either.
52 days and bye-bye, Donald Trump.
She's so nutty, just like Tim. Y'all make a great couple. Her and Timmy Boy makes a great couple because both of them is just nutty as can possibly be. Now, you know Tim is a dancer, right? Y'all know Tim Walz was a dancer. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Look at your private dancer here. He's just over the top. I mean, like he on Sesame Street. Who would even admire a guy who acts like this? Look at him. This dude is nutty as hell, man. I don't know what kind of narcotics he's on, prescriptions or non-prescription, but this boy got to be on some kind of, look how hype he be. First of all, he too damn excited. Calm down, son. Come out there waving that hard. Look at him. I like to slap the fire to him. He waving and nutty as can be. Damn. Y'all ought to be embarrassed, Minnesota. Y'all just should. And don't forget, this fella was one breath away from being the president. And just think about it, if Kamala Harris had won and Tim Walz was her vice president, can you just imagine? You better thank the Lord right now. We need to have a testimony service and a shouting and praise worship just because the Lord stopped Kamala Harris and Tim Walz from coming in there. We need to be grateful for that. Because by the way, remember I told you the other day that this is going to be the most prosperous year of this country. I know some of y'all was doubting me, and I saw another fella. He told me that when I'm find out I'm wrong about Venezuela, I'm gonna apologize. Yeah, I sure will. But when you find out you wrong about it, are you gonna apologize? The stock market, I think it was up by 760 points. The Dow Jones and the NASDAQ, I think, was up 200 or something. It's the greatest day in the history of the stock market. I already told you what was going to happen. Now, see, a lot of you are complaining about a lot of stuff, Donald Trump, and I complain about some things. Trust me, by the time Donald Trump get ready to leave, about 3 or 4 years after he out of office, you're going to see what I was telling you about. Because regardless of your criticism, and he can be criticized, trust me, I criticize it. But most people were not saying the things they say about the media before Donald Trump ran in 2016. I've been talking like this since 83, that the media was corrupt. I mean, I was in high school saying you can't believe the media. Hell is you talking about? But most people wasn't. Now nobody believes most of the stuff the media said. The mainstream media is mostly obsolete. It's not even trustworthy anymore. By the time they finally get the story right, they're a year late. We already done that. They're not even credible anymore. And trust me. Now, just like I told y'all about Ukraine war. Now, I know I saw some of y'all said, you gonna, I like it, Doc, but are you gonna apologize when you find you was wrong about Venezuela? Let me just give you my word on this one. If I'm wrong about Venezuela, I will come on the air and say I was completely wrong. Like I said, I was wrong about Kash Patel. He's a clown. But the difference between me, when I find out somebody's wrong about something, I go in hard. See, some of you never want to admit when your heroes is wrong and when they get it wrong. They've been getting stuff wrong for years. And y'all still don't call them out on that right there. Now, I tried to warn you that Ukraine was going to be a disaster for the Ukraine war, Russia war was going to be a disaster. The experts said it wasn't. I told you that Donald Trump should have went into Iran, and there was not going to be a World War III, as Tucker and Candace Owens said it was. They haven't yet came back. I don't hear y'all asking them to apologize because they both said it was going to be World War III. I haven't seen anybody ask them to apologize. So go ask those two to apologize. So a whole bunch of more of them too. Y'all didn't ask them to apologize. No, has World War III happened yet? Because I'm waiting. Now let me just mark my word on this right here. I'm not saying that we should go in and do regime change or whatever, but I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna repeat this again, because I'm gonna show you something again. Because Jay Tapper was so frustrated towards Stephen Miller when he was trying to get his point across, but he couldn't make a good point anyway. So if you're telling me that China and Russia should be able to come over, and while we got sanctions on Venezuela, not only get oil so Venezuela can get stronger, buy oil from Venezuela, but also, I guess they by buying all this oil, help Venezuela ship more drugs over here. Somebody said it ain't about the drugs. No, it ain't just about the drugs. It ain't just about the oil. But we cannot allow China to come in our backyard, just like Russia was not going to allow us to come in their backyard and open up 26 labs in Ukraine, which we were doing. It is a well-known fact. We open up. I don't care what Victoria Nuland says. Victoria Nuland got caught in a lie. They all said we didn't have any labs over there. And when they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar, they say, we have labs over there, but these are research labs. I wouldn't give a damn what kind of lab. If I'm Russia, United States is not putting no labs in Ukraine on my border. And we cannot allow China and Russia to come over to Venezuela and Cuba and do all kind of business over here, catch us slipping. And by the way, China's army is weakened by not being able to buy 70 to 80% of their oil from Venezuela. That actually stifles them from being strong militarily and also technology, because it takes lots of oil. They were buying anywhere from 470 barrels to 570 barrels per day from Venezuela. How many are they buying right now? 0. I don't care what nobody said. That's a good thing for me. I know you done. Now I want you to be honest and come to me and apologize and tell me I was right. Just like I was right about Iran. Told you that. I told you I was right about Iran. And I told you that President Trump was wrong about Syria. Now, that's going to come back to bite us in the butt. That's the one going to come back to bite us in the butt. It already bit us in the butt because a couple of our soldiers got killed over there. I don't ever remember in modern day history, at least as long as I can remember, as long as I've been born, any research I've ever done, that we've ever went over to somebody else's country, captured their leader, and not one of our men died. I don't remember that. I don't remember going on a mission like we did for Iran and going over there destroying their nuclear plants. Not one single person in our military died. 2 of those missions, not one person died. Call it what you want. It is complete brilliance to be able to maneuver that type of attack and not one single American lost life. Not one. The president didn't have to call one parent and says, "I'm sorry, your son is not coming home." That didn't happen. You can't name no president who's ever done that, period. Come on. Just get a man his props about when he do the right thing. I don't care if you don't like some of the stuff was going on. It's a fact that nobody died, huh? And if we wanted, I think we should take some of the damn more. You got to pay for some of that stuff. All the money we didn't waste this. So I said, pay for that. But I want you to listen to this clip by Stephen Miller. And is the old bag in there? Old bag, I think I found, is the old bag in there? I think I found the old bags. Either this is your sister old bag or your auntie. It is so damn funny. I'm going to let y'all listen to it. I don't see the old bag. Is old bag in there? No, I don't see it in there. Well, I got somebody is going to remind you of the old bag. She'll see it whenever I thought she was in there, but I don't see it in there. No, I don't see it in there. I ain't seen the old bag. Old bag didn't send nobody over at JD Vance's house, did it? That wasn't your relative old bag who went over there, was it? All right, we'll see in a few minutes. But let me play Stephen Miller here.
Over the future of Greenland.
One last question, Stephen.
Make any sense.
One last question. The president was very quick to say that the recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize, opposition leader Machado in Venezuela, doesn't have the support in Venezuela to become the next president or the interim leader. And I wonder where he got that from, given that her cutout, Gonzalez, won the election last year 2 years ago overwhelmingly.
Let me just stop. Let me correct you again, Ms. Dana. I know you be listening to Candace Owens and you think you actually know what you're talking about when it comes to this. You said, why do we have a right to tell another country what to do? When that country is threatening us by letting China and Russia come over there, do you want to speak Chinese and do you want to speak Russia? Because if China keeps coming over getting oil and they're able to build our military up and be right in our backyard, next time we're going to get attacked by China or Russia when we get weakened because your Democrats are already selling you out. That's why we got to do it. When you're shipping drugs on our country and stuff, you ain't got no damn rights. If I was the president, I'd have did it a long time ago. Y'all better hope nobody like me ever gets in office. That's for sure. Because you're not coming nowhere close to my backyard doing anything. Somebody come in my backyard today, they ain't going to make it out. Don't come nowhere close to my backyard trying to do anything coming in. We got sanctions. China's supposed to be part of NATO. Why is China buying oil from Venezuela, 70 and 80% of their oil, when they got sanctions on them? According to NATO, they don't supposed to be buying any oil from them. We're just going to ignore that, right? They're in our backyard. You think we can't even go buy one piece of property in China?
70% of the vote or something like that. Why does the president think that Machado should not be the next leader? Why does he think she's weak?
First of all of Venezuela experts agree. All Venezuela experts agree that it would be.
Who said China was NATO? I said a part of NATO. Is China not a part of NATO? You want to come up, Miss Dana? Because I can let you teach this class if you want to come up. I'll drop the link if you want to come up. Because every time I invite somebody to come up and they can tell me their opinion on the air, they don't ever want to come up because we can refute your arguments easily. You need to stop listening to Candace Owens.
Absurd and preposterous for us to suddenly fly her into the country and to put her in charge. And the military would follow her, and the security forces would follow her. This is not a serious. It's not even a serious question.
So should there be an election?
Let me. If you give me the floor for 30 seconds, let me tell you what we are doing here, Jake. The United States. This is sort of foundational. The United States is using its military to secure our interests unapologetically.
And by the way, some of y'all Candace Owens people, I don't never hear y'all posting when Candace Owens gets stuff wrong. Candace Owens has been wrong a bunch of times, just like Tucker Carlson has. I don't hear any of y'all going to their page and correcting them when they get it wrong. Not one of y'all. All y'all do is drink the Kool-Aid when they get it wrong. I can name you at least 5 things off the top of my head Candace Owens has been wrong about in the last 5 years. Tucker Carlson, same way. Ben Shapiro, same way. I don't hear nobody calling them out. They get stuff wrong all the time. Y'all keep drinking the Kool-Aid. They said it was going to be World War III. Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson said that. They never commented after they got that wrong. Never.
Apologetically in our hemisphere. We're a superpower, and under President Trump, we are going to conduct ourselves as a superpower. It is absurd that we would allow a nation in our own backyard to become the supplier of resources to our adversaries, but not to us, to hoard weapons from our adversaries, to be able to be positioned as an asset against the United States rather than on behalf of the United States.
Sovereign countries shouldn't be able to do what they want to do.
The Monroe Doctrine and the Trump Doctrine is all about securing the national interests of America. For years, we sent our soldiers to die in deserts in the Middle East to try to build them parliaments, to try to build them democracies, to try to give them more oil, to try to give them more resources. The future of the free world, Jake, depends on America being able to assert ourselves and our interests.
Now, let me be the first to say, sometimes we overreach our just due many times. We did it in Afghanistan. We did it in Iraq. We did it in Libya. We've done it many times before. But sometimes if somebody is going to keep trying to threaten you, I said this a long time ago, it's some things we've let people get away with. It's too much. We let China get away with too much, as far as I'm concerned. We've let too many people get away with stuff for too damn long. And we have always given people money. I wouldn't give no damn body no money. Stop giving all these countries money. That's including Israel. We give too much money. Israel should be able to take care of itself by now. We didn't babysit them enough. We didn't put the pacifier in their mouth enough. We can't just keep giving money out when we're broke. How is it possible that we keep giving money to every country when we're broke? 37 trillion. No other country is in debt by $37 trillion. This is the main problem I have with America. When you go to these other countries, take the crap. That's how you do a war anyway. When I win a war, I take your stuff. If you want to go to war, I heard the Colombian president's over here talking noise. Fella, you don't want none of that, please. Now, what I wish the president would do is that he would start locking up some of these deep staters. That's the problem I have.
Without apology. This whole period that happened after World War II, where the West began apologizing and groveling and begging.
That's why we bankrupt right now. This military complex, we keep going to these countries, staying over there, spending all this money, losing our young soldiers and all this BS, and we don't have anything to show for it but debt.
I know, honestly, what you're talking about right now.
What I'm talking about, Jake, is the idea.
Jake is so frustrated because what I understand about a lot of people is when their narrative that they keep repeating does not work. And even when you trip them up and show them that the narrative don't work, then they get defensive. Look at his face. They get real defensive when they can't defend their point. Now, what dumbfounds me is, though, I'm going to show you a clip of Karen Jean-Pierre. Now all the left is saying something different. Just a year ago, Joe Biden's administration, Karen Jean-Pierre, all of them was saying that we need to take him out. Anything, Donald Trump can cure all sickness in all the world. Donald Trump can literally make it where there's no more poor people and they'll still call him a damn criminal. This is why I stopped trying to please people, because there's some people you're never going to be able to please no matter what the hell you do or no matter what you say. Because don't become a people pleaser. Be a God pleaser, but don't be a people pleaser, because some things, no matter what you say or do, Like it's some people say, you never criticize Trump. Somebody else come back and say, you criticize the president too much. You can't please everybody. You just can't.
Oh, you do. I know you love doing that smarmy thing, Jake, and I was hoping to be better than that this time.
I asked you about if there should be an election.
Exactly.
I asked you if there would be an election in Venezuela. That's what I asked. I said, why would
Ask your mama if there's going to be an election in Venezuela.
is the president so quick to dismiss Machado? You answered that question. And then I said,
the objective, Jake, is security and stability for the people of Venezuela. With our help and leadership, that country will become more prosperous than it has ever been in its whole history. Venezuelans
but the
will
woman
be richer
running Venezuela
and
right
safer
now is
and
part
more
of the Maduro
secure and
regime.
better off. There will be conversations, Jake, about all of these guideposts along the way. The reason why I was giving you that speech, which I know you didn't want to hear, is because you're approaching this from the wrong frame. This neoliberal.
I think if we stop spending money in every other damn country, if we stop only putting our nose when it has something to do with our interests, first of all, our debt would go down just in that. Look at all the waste we do. The Somalian waste is just a tip of the iceberg with all the trillions of dollars we've wasted. Trillions and trillions of dollars have been wasted and nothing's been accomplished. All the money we've spent all around the world, there should be no more poor people in America. I mean, all we do is, I was in Walmart just tonight. There's about an 85-year-old woman working in Walmart. And I said to myself, I don't know what her issue is. Maybe she's working because she's on a fixed income, or maybe she's working because she's bored. But I didn't get that from her. I got she was working because she really, really needs the money. Now, I'm sorry. If we can take care of Somalians and Haitians and Venezuelans and Afghanistanians, whatever, Russians, an 85-year-old woman in this country, we should give us some free stuff then. We got free stuff to give to foreigners. I don't care what you say she did in her life. She's an American. Why are we giving money to a bunch of foreigners when we got 85-year-old women working in the stores? Why in the hell she got to work when the Somalians sitting around screwing, having babies? This is absurd.
Frame that the United States' job is to go around the world and demanding immediate elections be held everywhere, immediately, all the time, right away. To create these vacuums.
That's not what I think, but you invaded the country. We went into the country and we seized the leader of Venezuela.
Damn straight we did.
And I'm saying,
we're not going to let.
So is the U.S. going to have new elections?
Jake, is that we're not going to let Tim Pot communist dictators send rapists into our country, send drugs into our country, send weapons into our country.
Okay.
And we're not going to.
Well, he got. Jake is so frustrated.
Let a country fall into the hands of our adversaries. The future of Venezuela, working with America, is going to be so bright and so incredible and so positive, and we'll have a conversation about everything.
I do like the way he don't let them just talk over him. You got to just interrupt these damn liberals. I don't care if you agree with that. They just want to talk over you and never let you finish saying what you got to say. But I want to show you Karen Jean-Pierre. This was 1 year ago.
Turn to Venezuela, where Maduro once again demonstrated his complete disregard for democratic norms and proceeded with his illegitimate inauguration. As President Biden emphasized during his meeting,
did you hear that? She's saying that Maduro cheated during the election and he really wasn't even elected. That's what she said.
With President-elect Edmundo Gonzalez Urrutia on Monday, January 6, we believe that it is essential that the will of the Venezuelan people is respected. In coordination with our partners, we've given Maduro and his representatives every opportunity to restore democracy, but they haven't. So today we are building on all of our previous actions and taking further major actions. We announced new sanctions on key Maduro-aligned officials as a part of our efforts to hold them accountable, and we imposed more visa restrictions totaling nearly 2,000 individuals. We also increased the reward amount to $25 million for Nicolas Maduro and his so-called Minister of Interior as part of the Department of State's Narcotics Rewards program.
You know what's funny about this is that these people keep saying something, and then if you want them to change their mind, all you gotta do is say Donald Trump agreed with them, and they'll say anything opposite. Now, you guys, this is shocking to me. what's the woman on The View name? I forgot her name. She's Venezuelan. And The View she was having a hard time with this because she was saying Ventura. So in other words, she says, I'm glad he's gone, but I hate the way Donald Trump did. She had to actually give Donald Trump credit. And the other women on The View was trying to almost stop her. Don't say that. Don't say that. I want to show you this clip here because it's kind of funny because she don't even know what to do with this because all this time she been wanting him to go because he was such a dictator. But now she's in a catch-22 because she might have to get Donald Trump some credit.
Who voted for this? The people in South Florida. The Venezuelan community, the Cuban American community, the Nicaraguan American community voted for this. And for us, this is a very, very happy day when we see a dictator who has been part of oppressing and abusing the Venezuelan people for 25 years. When we see him in handcuffs and held to some sort of accountability, it brought me to tears. It brought me great joy. And, I live in South Florida.
But are you okay with the way that it was done?
But you can, I think both things can be true.
Okay.
I think you can criticize and ask questions and have concerns about the way it was done and what this means in the future.
Right.
And I think you can still celebrate that this murderous, corrupt, sadistic son of a bitch is out of Venezuela.
Yeah.
Because he has, I think there's 8 million Venezuelan exiles all over the world. People have fled from this man's tyrannical rule. So
look how uncomfortable the rest of them is. Like, what are you doing? Sin is a good thing. What are you doing? We were comparing Donald Trump to a dictator. Now you're bragging on him. We can't take that. They're about to come out of their damn seats, losing their damn mind. They could not believe that she was actually saying this. Woo! I just love when liberals and have to come back and admit, and I'm gonna be honest with you, a whole bunch of more people gonna have to admit it. Let's see what's going on. Somebody. Okay, he said the old bag just got there. All right. Oh, I'm glad you're here, old bag. We're waiting for you because I think I got your sister, old bag. This will remind me of the old bag. Speaking of it kind of reminded me of the old bag, this woman here. I wanted to show it to you. This is for you, old bag. This woman was bragging on Donald Trump because Donald Trump gave, I think it was $1.4 billion to the people for the hurricane in North Carolina. 1.4, the Hurricane Helene. And she's saying, where's all the people now? They're not saying anything about Donald Trump doing a good thing. This would be the old bag right here. Let me see if I can find it. Old bag sister.
If you've heard that Trump gave Western North Carolina, those affected by Helene, $1.4 billion to help rebuild their community. Hadn't heard a word about it on the news, have you?
Me either.
You're not going to. Trump did something good for the American people, and you bet your ass. How many Democrats and liberals are going to say, that money could have spent somewhere else? Those people don't deserve it. I can hear them now coming out of the woodwork because Trump did something good.
That's right.
And they can't stand the fact that we're outshining their fucking Democratic administration that Biden had. They gave them $750. Thank you, President Trump, for taking care of those people. God bless America and God bless the American people.
Did you hear that? She says, ain't nobody said nothing about the $1.4 billion he gave to the victims from the hurricane in North Carolina. Have anybody heard anything about that? I don't hear nobody talking about this because I tell you this all the time. Good news does not travel well in America. It just don't. You can say all kind of good things. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear nothing. It's just like a child can go to school, make straight A's on a roll every day, don't miss a day in school. You never hear anything about it. Go into school, do some shooting, acting up, acting a fool, jumping on the teacher. You got to hear about this freaking thug. She says, I haven't heard one single word from you. because they're not going to say anything when he does something positive. That was money given to the people of America who needed it. Have you heard anything on the news about that? That is so interesting. See, this is the problem. Bad news travels so damn fast. I mean, before the truth puts his shoes on, or good news put his shoes on, bad news is like they went around the world like 5 times, just circling, like Superman flying around. That's how fast bad news travel. But the old bag's sister says, we want to give credit to President Trump for what he's done. God bless America and God bless the people of North Carolina, she said. That's right. That's right. You damn right she says it. See, we have a issue. You know, I was in the store the other day, and I don't like to do this, and I should have probably kept my mouth closed because usually I don't get in people's business. But it was somebody had a little bad kid in there, and I usually just let it go because I don't want to get into it with their parents. I just couldn't help myself for some reason. I was in line, and this lady was in there, and her son wanted something. He looked like he was about 4 or 5 years old, and she didn't give him some. He started acting a fool over here, and he was cutting up a little bit. So I mind my bed. I was just standing there. But when they were standing in line, I can tell he was upset because she didn't give him whatever. He started hitting her on the butt like hard. She had tried to ignore it at first. So I usually don't say anything, but I couldn't take it no more. I said, son, don't hit your mama like that. And I said it in a manly voice. I said, don't hit your mama like that, boy. And so his mama jumped and she looked around. I said, don't hit your mama. He's hitting you. She said, no, he's just playing because he know better than to do that to me. And I said to myself, she listened to this heifer. You don't even know how stupid you even sound. No, he's upset because you didn't give him something. And you're going, instead of saying, thank you, sir, for correcting this little heathen, this little demon, she going to tell me, no, he know better than hit me because he know what I do. You won't do a damn thing. Because my child wouldn't have been hitting me in no kind of damn way. I say, you can't have it. Shut your damn mouth. I'm not going for that. He over here acting a damn fool. I can't stand bad kids. I ain't lying. I remember when my nieces and nephews was even smaller. If I was around anybody, niece and nephew, if I dated somebody had niece and nephew, they come to my house. I got rules. If you don't want your child disciplined, don't send them to my house because I'm going to tell them what to do if they come here. And my nieces and nephews knew it. If I said stop, damn it, I mean stop. I don't care. If you want your kids corrected, don't send them to my house. In my house, I don't need no negotiation. I'm king here. So if you don't want your child disciplined, don't send them to my house. And I'm good with that if you don't want to send them over here. When they be jumping on you, whooping your ass, we'll see how well that work out for you. Because I don't understand the mindset of these parents being scared of their children in their house. I can't relate to that. See, there should be, if you raise your kids in a way, there's a certain amount of respect that you show to your parent. Like my father's passed, but if I go to my mother's house, I'm not going to go over there acting disrespectful at my mother's house. It's my mother's house. See, it's a certain amount of way you was raised that you just showed a certain amount of respect. My kids still show me a certain amount of respect when they talk to me. They say, yes, sir. When they talk to me, we have a great relationship because when I tell them something, they don't get disrespectful. I just don't allow. I don't think kids should disrespect their parents. I don't care what nobody. They got people killing their parents and stuff like that. You know why? Because we have a country of a bunch of limp-wristed men and a bunch of passive women who wants to baby these little children and let them get away with all kinds of crap. Society was better when kids was raised to have some damn respect for their parents, period. Give a damn what you say. It's just a certain amount of respect that you should be showing for your damn parents in the first damn place. If you ask me, I mean, that's just, call me crazy if you want to. Miss Dana says she needs more proof than a granny holding a vape. Well, Miss Dana, you know they got the internet. If you want to go look it up, you can go look it up then. I mean, you can do, a matter of fact, you can even go put it in. What's that? What's the one on Twitter? Grunk or whatever. I'm sure if you put it on there, tell you. Matter of fact, guess what I'm gonna do for you? I'm gonna go put it in right now. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to put it in and look it up for yourself. We'll see if she's telling the truth. Did President Trump give them? Okay, let's go see. She says she needs more proof. You know, Dana, you done got very contentious lately here. Everything I say, you want to disagree with me. You want to try to question me on everything. We need to let Dana start her own station so she can enlighten us on all the things that she know. Because it seems like she already got it all figured out. Let me see if let me put it in for you though, Miss Dana. In April 2025, the Trump administration, through the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, approved North Carolina's action plan for $1.4 billion community development block grant of disaster recovery. Did you get that, Miss Dana? Let me. You want me to post the link in there for you? Because it right here that's how easy it is. You just go put it in. Even Google don't even lie. Grunk don't lie about it. You see how easy that was? Grandma was right. Because guess what? Grandma probably do her research. She probably just don't listen to like Candace and Tucker and the rest of that crew and Nick Fuentes. She probably go look it up. See how it is? I don't take nobody where I go look it up. See how easy that was? You see how quick I found that? See how, bam, just like that. See, that's what you should do. If I say something, you ain't got to go look it up. You ain't got to take my word for it. You ain't got to take Granny. You need to apologize to Granny now. Let me play Granny again just because you said that. Trying to throw some shade on Granny. Granny did her research. I'm going to play Granny again just for that. Oh, I'm going to play. Look at Granny did her research. Get on here talking trash. You talk your trash, Granny. Talk. Let me put her back on here.
You've heard that Trump gave Western North Carolina, those affected by Helene, $1.4 billion to help rebuild their community. Haven't heard a word about it on the news, have you? You're not going to.
There you go, girl.
Trump did something good for the American.
Got on her moo-moo, too. You go, Granny.
People, and you bet your ass. How many Democrats and liberals are going to say, that money could have spent somewhere else? Those people don't deserve it. I can hear them now coming out of the woodwork.
Talk your stuff,
Granny. Because
Granny.
Trump did something good.
That's right.
And they can't stand the fact that we're outshining their fucking Democratic administration that Biden had. They gave them $750. Thank you, President Trump, for taking care of those people. God bless America and God bless the American people.
Granny dropped the F-bomb. On the way out, she went the old bag on you, dropped the F-bomb on you. She said, that's right. And that's why she's vaping on you, Dana, Miss Dana. Granny is vaping on you. She said, I got the facts right here. She should have hit that vape before she left. She may have some marijuana in that vape. You just never know. But it's medical marijuana. Oh, I gotta love that. Oh, I'm gonna have to keep that. Just play it again. I'm gonna have to keep that one and just play it again. I like that. Oh, wait a minute. Let me play Candace again for you.
Hi guys, so we have huge news for today's show. Our team discovered Israel is luring you in to think it's Islam. This makes no sense. Name, daycare, fraud, media's peen. It makes no sense. Daycare, fraud, media, say science, so. But wait, there is more. Look at this. Daycare, fraud, they say it's Islam. Daycare, kids, bad, it's Israel. They want you chasing labels, not the scam. This is obviously Israel. That does it for today's show. Tune in tomorrow for solid proof my friend told me about, that Israel is behind this scam. I've Candace Owen. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Gosh, these people are so stupid. They'll believe anything.
I keep that clip. I'm going to keep that clip right there. She said these people so stupid they believe anything. You damn right they will. Just like when she was, if anybody else had married somebody in 15 days, we're talking about Bridget Macaron and stuff, but if anybody else had married somebody in 15 days, some dude you went over to the UK to get, man, Candace Owens and everybody else, her followers would have been destroying that. She married some dude after 15. Man, give me a break on that stuff. Suspicious as hell, man. The hell's going on with that? I mean, come on. That's the part that got me. When I found out that See, I'm holding back right now. Trust me, I'm holding back. Please don't make me go like nuclear. I'm holding back because I've been holding some stuff for a while. Don't make me go nuclear on. There's a couple of people I'm waiting to go nuclear on, but I'm holding back for right now. Sometimes I sit on something for a year, 2 years. They be thinking I ain't even know. I be acting like I don't even know. Just keep on. You be acting like I don't even know. Just go ahead with your bad self. I'm gonna let you keep thinking who's smart. They real smart. And then they'll tell me, what gets me more than anything is when one of them tell me how much of either they are. I'm super Catholic, I'm super Christian, I'm super stuff. But they don't know nothing about the Lord. That's what the one that gets me really. They gonna lecture you on the Bible, misquoting all out of context, lying on the Lord, saying how spiritual they are. That one that gets me more than anything. Oh yeah, I believe you. Because if you wouldn't allow on the Lord, you wouldn't allow on anyone. That's one person I'm not gonna lie on is the Lord. I won't do that one. I may tell a lie, but it won't be on the Lord for sure. Now, I had another clip. Who is that one I want to show you guys? Rosie's back again. I don't even know if I want to play Rosie. Rosie done lost her mind. Donald Trump has made this woman lose her damn mind. I'm not even kidding, man. But did you see that Donald Trump did a couple, I got a couple of dancing videos. Donald Trump, Mandura did a dancing routine, and then the baby Trump did a dancing routine. Look at that leg, look at that leg. Sometimes I love AI. Oh my God, this cracks me up sometimes. When you see them doing that little move with the foot. And I got a little kid, gangster Trump too, doing a dance.
Keep it gangster, dog. Keep it gang. Keep it gang. Keep it gangster, dog. Keep it gang. Keep it gang. Keep it gangster.
Again, he crip walking.
Dog, keep it gangster.
Baby Trump is crip walking on y'all.
Keep it gangster, dog. Keep it gangster. Keep it gangster, dog.
I don't know why this cracks me up so much.
Keep it gangster, dog.
Get your hustle on, boy, with them boots on.
Keep it gangster, dog. Keep it gangster.
Look at his face. It looks just like Donald Trump. It looks just like him. I'm not lying. I swear this stuff is out of control, man. AI is out of. We got to stop AI because it isn't going too far now. It's stuff is looking too real and stuff. It's crazy how this AI be looking too crazy, man. There was a little girl who actually did AI, and she wasn't even using AI. She did it for real, and she did that same little dance. Boy, it was funny. I should have downloaded. But I want to play a couple of the Venezuelans too. Oh, you see how good they doing it? Look at what they doing. This is how excited they are because of what happened. Get it, girl. They getting down over there now. Ooh, boy. I like playing these because I just like making the liberals mad. And those who be disagreeing, I like just agitating them. I like just making them let's see here. Where's that? Because I had another one of Venezuela. They was having a party over there. And I know this is irritating people, so I just like to make fun with them.
It's from Venezuela?
Yes, I'm from
Like, this is them talking.
Venezuela.
And you don't agree with any of these people here, right?
No, I'm not agree. I'm not agree with Trump because Trump helped to my country obtain the libertad.
Can I ask you, there's a bunch of Americans here who have never
lived in a communist and socialist country with a socialist government.
So Americans are protesting here against the arrest of Maduro. They've never been to Venezuela before in their life, and you have, but they stand against the Venezuelan people. How do you feel about that?
I feel happy. We're so fucking happy.
Or in Margarita Island, or in the Llanos. How do the people in the Llanos feel about that?
Are you living?
Asking you the
No,
question.
I'm asking you.
Have you been to Venezuela? Have you been to
I
Venezuela?
lived for the last 21 years in Venezuela with a communist and socialist government.
So,
Your guys have idea.
Let me give you some advice.
She said you don't have no idea. They don't. Drop some of these left.
Let me give you some advice.
You don't have idea.
Let me give you some advice real quickly. All these people in shirts are going to surround you here in a second. They're going to try and drive you out over there where you perceive to be you have your freedom of speech amendment. You're more than welcome to be anywhere you want to, express anything that you want to, and continue to do that. Don't listen to any of these people in these orange shirts. They're all paid organizers and protesters.
Did you get that? They've been paid to protest. We need to stop these NGOs, the George Soros and all of these.
Yes,
by communist activists.
You're volunteers, actually.
You don't have
So,
idea. Let me
I think everybody's a volunteer here. Do you have anybody who's...
Yes. Do you know Democrat Socialists of America?
Yeah. I've heard about
They
that.
have a collective bargaining agreement with the Communication Workers of America. No, don't go over there.
You notice you see a lot of these all white liberals or these young hippie white liberals out here protesting for Ukraine, but they living in a gated community.
If you want to experiment, go to Cuba. Go to Cuba. Live in Cuba.
Where's Cuba? Isn't Cuba going to be isn't it a dictatorship still?
Yes.
Is Cuba building military base? Is China building military bases in Cuba?
Excuse me?
Is China building military bases in Cuba?
Excuse me. I'm trying to.
He don't want to talk about that. He didn't want to talk about China building military bases in Cuba, trying to at least. That's what I thought. But don't worry, because long as we got these crazy liberals, they begin to. I like getting you worked up. Whatever you tell me, I told you I was gonna give me a dog. Whatever you tell me that makes you mad that I talk about, please leave a comment, because I guarantee you, whatever you say, I'll make you mad. I'm talking about. That's what I'm gonna talk about. Ask anybody. For years, I've been like this. If you tell me not to talk about something, or you tell me something really got you cooked up, or you telling me that I'm selling out about something, I guarantee I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna mention it randomly on another video. It has nothing to do with it, just because I know it gets under your skin. I'm like a little kid when it comes to somebody trying to dictate what the hell I talk about. I'm gonna make sure I keep mentioning it. That's why I keep on mentioning that the abortion and all this stuff is good, because somebody wants to like take me to the woodshed and tell me about that. Somebody wants to take me to the woodshed. I'm gonna keep talking about it. That's what I like about America. I can talk about it. See, now if I was in the UK, they'll come get me for posters I made. That's why I'm never visiting the UK. Not as long as it ran like it is now, because you can't even post certain things. They'll be waiting for me to land and come get me off the airplane. See, I still can. Now, they can shadow ban me, but I don't get arrested. I mean, they can block me, but I don't get arrested. I mean, they kicked me off of YouTube for a while, but I didn't get arrested. They visited my house. I told them I got freedom of speech. I said whatever the hell I want to. I told the Secret Service that. Now, all of you who was talking tough about what I said, will you let, when the Secret Service visit you, you gonna talk trash to them? Because I kept the same energy when they were there. I kept the same energy when they left. I still say the same thing I said 10 years, 15 years ago. I have not changed nothing I said. I stand by what I say. But I noticed some people that they say was, matter of fact, the one who was reprimanding me about the Venezuela the other day, telling me how great they got it over there. I looked at that person's page, not one single thing about politics, because you're scared about what your family gonna think. You're scared about what your coworkers gonna think. You're scared about what your so-called friends gonna think. I don't give a damn who don't like my posts. I never care. My family see my posts. Anybody I've ever worked with see my posts. The owner of the company I used to work with see my posts, and I let him see it. And I still didn't change. Now, how many of you do that? Because I hear some of them right there, but they got certain, like if they got their handlers, people who donate things, they won't insult them until they're not financing them no more. And then they'll start talking tough about them. I'm a little suspicious of people who never criticize certain people, and because you go find out that they're being financed by these people because you can't criticize them. It was people who was financing me, and I kept talking the same thing. They said, we're not going to finance you no more. I said, goodbye. See you later. It was nice knowing you. Because anytime people can control what you say, you are a slave. Don't ever forget that. Anybody who's controlled what you say, I don't care if they're paying you. If you can't criticize somebody, you are a slave. You may not know you're a slave, but you're a slave. See, freedom means you can talk about anything you want to talk about, and you don't let nobody change about what you talk about, whether they give you money or don't give you money. You don't change what you say, because if that's the case, you're nothing but a high-priced whore or even a cheap whore, because you're getting paid to say certain things. And you won't stop say certain things. I mean, I can go down the list of the ones who actually didn't done it. Then they got rich on it. Then they start talking, no, you already took the money. Don't need you trying to change some 3 years from now. You done took the money already. You already got rich on it. You already been a whore. You took the damn money. Now all of a sudden, now you're talking tough after you got rich on the people you criticizing now. You're a hypocrite. Stop it. Don't even try it with me. Now give all the money back that you took then. If you got so much integrity, go get the money back to him then. No, you won't do that. I remember when I had my platform used to be on my website, and I used to post videos on there. Some guy, and it was a pay site, and some guy was constantly he had a problem. He was judging such right there. So I got him up and I said, "No, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you. How much did you pay? Here's your money back. Now shut the F up. Because you gave me. Let me take your money back, clown." Don't think for 1 minute I'm like the other ones, that when you give me something, you're going to stop me from talking, because it does not work. Freedom means you should be able to express yourself and say whatever the hell you want to say. Everybody has a right to do it. See, anybody can actually go on their Facebook, on their Twitter, on their Instagram, on their whatever, YouTube. They can post whatever they want. They have their own priority to do that. And guess what? I'm never going to go tell them what to say. I'm not going to go on their page and tell them what to say. They can say whatever the hell they want to, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let them tell me what to say. I don't tell them what to say, and you should be able to say whatever you want to say. That's what people always say. They want freedom, but they don't really want freedom. They want to just bully you to say what they want you to say. I leave all kind of comments up, but people be disagreeing with me. All kind of comments. Most YouTube, they delete your comments. If you just get a little bit too outrageous, a little bit too obnoxious and stuff, yeah. And one of my moderators may check you, because it may not even be me. It may be one of my moderators. And this is the thing. If one of my moderators do something to you, I'm never siding with anybody but my moderators. Every time I'm going to side with my moderators. If you got on their bad side, you go take it up with them. I'm not stepping in nothing. If my man Steak does something to you, if the old bag, Stacey Michaels, and sure, if my Sweet Clever has a problem and you get kicked out, I don't got nothing to do with it, because evidently you pissed them off. That's how I'm loyal to those who are loyal to me. That's me. I'm loyal to a fault. Somebody's loyal to me. It ain't nothing you're not gonna be able to get me to go against my moderators when you get out of line. You just not. People didn't try it before and they thought they worked, but I'm gonna be with my moderators. Whatever they say. If me and them have something to talk about, we're gonna talk about it in private. We ain't gonna talk about it in public. I'm gonna talk about it in private with them. But I ain't going against the moderators, because if you get too huffy and puffy and you start insulting one of them and they block you, guess what? You just blocked. I'm not gonna say anything. They moderating. If you start they'll let y'all go back and forth. But if you start insulting one, fella the other day was gonna try to insult one of the moderators, you got blocked. Don't send me an email, because I don't got nothing to do with it. I'm gonna ignore your email. And I do. I be ignoring your email. You send me email you want to. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You had no business constantly trying to talk cocky to them. Why you in there? Make your opinion, but don't start think you bashing the moderators. That don't even make any damn sense. Show some hospitality. You in our house now. This is our house. I can't remember saying, if you don't like it, get the F out. This is our house. You just can't come to people's house and act any kind of way. You insulting the host of the those are your hostesses. The moderator are your hostesses. You go in and insult them, and then they get mad, and but I don't got nothing to do with it. Trust me, many have tried. Always, I don't got nothing to do with it. That's between you. You did it, so hey, you got to deal with it. I stay out of it because I show loyalty to those who show loyalty to me. Now I do have who is I don't know. I showed that one. I think that oh, I want to show you that Iranian video because in California they're doing fraud in California, and there's an Iranian dude look like he's driving a Rolls Royce to me.
That's assault. Don't touch me. Ever since Nick Shirley has done his reporting in Minnesota, we have Iranian daycare centers in California. Over here we have 1412 South Crescent Heights, Creative Children
42.8 million grant. You got that right.
Academy. Nobody has come in or out of this facility in 9 months. Every window is just boarded up, tinted or barred. I think that's Jamshid rolling.
Look what he rolled up in. That's a Bentley, ain't it? If I'm not mistaken, that's a Bentley.
Jamshid.
I don't know if that's Ghost or what. Is that a ghost?
The owner of this property. Jamshid. Where's the money, Jamshid?
His name is Jamshid. What the hell kind of name is that?
Where did you get $3.42 million for this one facility?
Where'd you get this car from?
How did you get property? Yeah, did you win the lottery?
Suicide doors on there too.
That's assault. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Jamshid, all the children, 96 registered children. Where are they? I don't. Where are the children? In or out?
I don't care what nobody says, unless Pam Bundy locks up some of these damn people. Not just the ones who's doing the fraud, those who gave them our money. So that's the Gavin Newsom, Tim Walz, I'm sure Maxine Waters, if she's down in California, Nancy Pelosi, all of them down there. Mr. Fang Fang, he's down there too, running for governor.
Oh, look, he's handicapped. How did you get?
Can you read English? Is this certificate?
He said, can you read English?
For daycare center. This is an emblem from California.
That's from the Department of Social.
This fool is riding around in a Rolls Royce on our tax dollars. You can't even make this up.
Services, that's how you've been getting your grant money for.
It doesn't look like the emblem.
12 entities across the Bay Area and Southern California.
I know what you're doing.
The most money you've
I know what you're doing.
Karen Bass's government, $4.2 million just to her campaign, electoral campaign alone.
You guys are like influencing. He's trying to be lawyer, having a.
He's trying to be lawyer. He's trying to be lawyer. You guys are influencers. You're stealing our damn money. And if nobody's gonna get locked up, I'm not talking about these fraudulent. The Iranians should be locked up, but they ain't gonna make them give the money back up. But the politicians who allowed this money to be given to these frauds, that's the main ones I want locked up.
Binder, go back to your cockroach office.
I'm just a concerned citizen, and I want to understand, how did you get
California? Go for it.
What?
Don't touch me. I don't know what that means.
Fool got a drop top Rose. That'll run you what like $3.25, $325,000 at least, won't it?
Careful, I think he's revving up the car. Careful.
Don't run, Jamshid.
Money, Jamshid.
$40.8
million.
That don't sound like an Iranian name to me.
Keep coming back.
No, how did
what
you
do you want
have
from
a
me?
property company?
I have family. I have children. I just have the business. I go open it at the office.
And they barely can't speak English, but they're getting millions and millions of dollars.
Give you a certificate, and that's it.
You have a nice watch, too. How did you get the watch and the car? Did you win the lottery, or are you making $1.2 million?
I don't understand you.
Center? You've opened and closed a new child daycare center at this location alone.
And what they'll do is that if one of them gets with fraud, they'll open up a new daycare center. They just jump around. I bet you Gavin Newsom knew about this.
Every year from 2000.
Don't run. Opportunity is why I came to America. Come here, look at this. You think
he said opportunity is why he came to America?
it's cheap to bring a building up to code for opening a daycare? I'd rather buy 4 more of these ones. Look at this. This is the beautiful Rolls Royce.
He's bragging.
American car. Come here. But I have to install what I have to install to become the next generational wealth person in my family. Look.
This guy, is this a joke or something?
Our floor was falling through into the sewer. So we had to cut chick.
What?
Chick. Take out the soil. Do a testing of the soil because next to the gas station, okay?
This is not over, and we need to follow Jamshid and this entire...
What is his name? Why is he saying Jim Sheed? What is he saying? Jim Sheed. That's it? Okay. I had a woman, I don't know if you remember this. This was a woman who went off on Maxine Waters. Do y'all remember this? When the woman stood on the floor and went off on Maxine Waters? Because you know Maxine Waters was visiting Fidel Castro a lot in Cuba.
Someone who has seen the horrors of socialism up close within the Democratic Party is in the House, and it's the Honorable Congresswoman Maxine Waters.
Facts.
And I would love for you to support this resolution specifically, because Madam Waters, for decades you traveled to Cuba dozens of times to visit Fidel Castro personally, whom you consider your friend. Madam Waters knew that the Cuban jails were full of political prisoners, and the Cubans did not have the same privileges that we are having right now to speak freely. At that time, Madam Waters never raised her voice to denounce the horrors of socialism, Mr. Speaker. For that reason, I am asking Madam Waters.
For what purpose
Madam Waters is uncomfortable.
Lady from California seeks recognition.
I move to take her words down.
She wants to take the words down. She's not denying it, though.
Order. The House will be in order. The lady from California, for what purpose do you rise?
I rise to take down her words.
She wants her words taken down. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do want these words taken down. Miss Irma, I don't know if I thanked you yesterday, Miss Irma, but Miss Irma had hit us up. I'm sorry, Miss Irma. So thank you for opening my eyes, Doc. God bless you, Miss Irma. YRMA. Somebody says buffering. Okay. Boy, Maxine Waters was uncomfortable with this. She was really uncomfortable with it. Look how she looking. Boy, she said, if I could stab you. Boy, if she can, if Maxine Waters can get close to her, boy, she would stab this woman. She said, girl, you making me look bad. I dare you come up here and put this information up here and make me look like this, girl. She said, you look, I can't get my hands on you. She said, you better be lucky you can't get your hands on me because I would do something to you real bad. I mean, is it? Look at this. I'm trying to see if wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here's another AI. I can't get enough of this. Some of this stuff is just too damn funny for me. Hold on a minute. Let me get over to this AI video. My man Trump with no shirt on and my dude.
Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gang. Keep it gang. Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gang. Keep it gang. Keep it gangsta.
Oh my Lord.
The dog. Keep it gangsta.
Go Trump.
Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gangsta. Keep it.
Oh my God, man. They gotta stop this. Look at Timmy boy. He is such a clown. Oh, we saw that one.
I just want to let y'all know I won't be seeking re-election. I got a nice job offer from Tampax, you know, to help them develop male tampons and shit like that. So I'm just.
Oh my Lord. Y'all gotta stop this, man. This is going too far. Look at this clown. just don't got no damn shame. I like to just cane him. Look at it. Such a buffoon. He ain't even embarrassed. His wife ought to be embarrassed. Look at it. He just went around up this and look at this crazy gringo. Look at it. Freaking clown show. He's so happy. I'm accepted with the Somalians. Look at it. Every time he go, he did. He's really mocking them. Why you don't act like that around nobody else? He's around here acting like some kind of buffoon. Look at it. What the hell is that? Is some kind of bunny rabbit or something? Like he Peter Cottontail or something? What the hell is that? What the hell is he doing? Freaking clown. Look at it. I bet they be laughing at this clown. Oh, we showed you that one. We showed you that one. We showed you that one.
I think the reality is that for centuries we've really treated property as an individualized good and not a
individualized good. You know, I'm with my dummy.
Collective good. And we are gonna transitioning to treating it as a collective good. And
a collective good is so wonderful. I think it's good. Communism is wonderful for me and my family.
Towards a model of shared equity.
Shared equity is really wonderful.
Will require that we think about it differently.
Differently? You know how they always gotta like slide that word differently?
And it will mean that families, especially white families, but some POC,
especially white families,
families who are homeowners as well, are gonna have a different relationship to property than the one that we currently have.
So you want to give up your house? Because I mean, we got a couple of recipients. If you want to give up your place of residency,
what's going on? I was just going to ask a couple questions about home health care for some
Ohio.
We're not ready to answer questions. Okay, you're not taking patients? No, we're not taking patients. Okay, all right. So
he's not taking patients.
Okay, thank you very much. Hi.
What are you guys doing here?
Asking about home health care services.
Look, you're not asking about home health care services. I know you. I know you.
I don't think you know me.
What gets me is that these foreigners always trying to act all aggressive with some woman and son. They're always trying to get aggressive because somebody catch them in fraud. Quit stealing then. Clown you.
Yeah, I know you.
Okay, I'm the heck.
No, I'm not gonna shake hands.
That's okay. That's fine.
You can record whatever you want.
Oh, I know. We're recording because I was
I
assaulted.
know you are just putting a lot of bunch of BS.
He put out a bunch of beer. He been stealing. Get this bastard out of this country. And look at this freaking light bulb head over here.
It's the BS.
You're talking about Somalis. I've seen you so many times in the.
Won't you go back to Somalia if y'all so damn smart?
In Fox News.
I've spoken about the issue in Minnesota or Minneapolis in particular.
Listen.
I'm listening.
Listen.
I'm listening.
You are from India. You are not a white person.
I wasn't.
He said you're from India. You're not a white person. Is she stealing? What difference is she stealing anything?
Listen. Get out of our house. You're not supposed to be here.
This isn't private.
First of all, it ain't your house. We paying for that house. That's our house.
Property.
It's a private property.
It's not.
It's a private
I'm
property.
knocking on doors.
Look, we've got every right to be here.
No, you don't have every right to be here.
We have every right to be here.
Why are you spreading lies? Wait.
We're not spreading any lies.
Yeah,
you guys are not supposed to be here.
Because your last name is Cook doesn't mean that you're white. You are from India, and you are just spreading a lot of bunch of BS.
It's not.
What does her being from India got to do with the truth, though, clown?
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you
Who
are?
do you think you are? Telling me that I can't ask.
Why are you coming to harass us?
We're not coming to harass us.
Stop stealing money, then, clown. Get all these clowns out of this country.
You guys looking for, you guys can go Department of and then you guys can ask them how this operated.
You have no right to be here.
We have every right.
You see how aggressive they get? You catch them stealing, they get aggressive. I said send the National Guard down there and arrest all them sons of bitches. That's what I say.
To be here.
No, you don't have
we have every right.
I said do something, you clown you. I was trying to act tough. These freaking Somalians come over here, freaking foreigners. light bulb head.
There's no ticket to harass. You said
You are
we
harassing
have
people.
no.
We're not harassing anyone. You just run around. You just go. Just knock on the door.
You guys are the ones yelling at us.
We're simply asking questions, and then you guys are trying to intimidate us.
You guys are healthcare companies. What you're doing is wrong.
You guys are trying to intimidate us right now.
You guys came to our office.
It ain't your house. Quit saying it's your house. Your house is in Somalia. Go back to Somalia.
No, that's fine. You can ask questions.
You guys are You guys are trying to intimidate us. You're telling us we're not allowed to be here.
You see how aggressive you're trying to look? See, this is why I couldn't go there, because you get that close on me, you're gonna get punched in the mouth. That's all it is to it. You're not walking that close up on me like that. You invading all my private space. I'm gonna start throwing hands.
Why do all of you have your phones out right now?
Yeah, because we wondered.
Why do you have speaker on?
For safety, for my own safety.
For our safety too.
No, you can record it.
If you ain't got nothing to hide, why you so obsessed about asking some questions? Because you're stealing.
I'm not right to be here. You guys gotta leave right now. A bunch of BS. You need to leave. You need to leave right now. Move away.
Those guys are
We weak as a country. You know why? Because there's no way these damn foreigners should be over here getting upset because we don't want them stealing from us.
Look,
we're peacefully here.
These ladies that spread a lot of BS about Somalia.
She keeps saying spreading the BS. So is there any fraud going on? Why have they arrested like 90 some of you SOBs?
That's not true. You know that. No, did you see my last video? Did you see my last video? I actually spoke to a really nice lady from Somalia, and specifically, that's not true.
We're talking about fraud, not Somalis.
No, not at all. No, I actually.
We're talking about fraud.
You guys not go department of whoever.
You have to just get the other day and just pretended to be a
ask them how they do.
You know what I don't like? This is why I know we weak as a country. There ain't no way in the hell during our father's generation that these bastards would have been in this country stealing our money, talking this kind of trash.
We did actually.
You guys can businesses.
No, we actually. I asked about home health care rates and services, and just so you know,
why don't you go there?
We did. We actually spoke to somebody. We spoke to somebody
how
here.
They do review, how they inspect it. Why don't you go there?
We've done
Instead
both.
You got here.
We've honestly done both. We've actually talked to the agency and then also
who you
talked
work
to a
for?
couple of healthcare.
Who you
We're
for?
just
Why are you
asking
spreading these lies?
What's the lie?
Because of you lies, you say
Tell them a specific lie that they did then.
they steal money, they do this, they do that.
So any of you Somalians been arrested? That's what I would ask them. Have any of you been arrested since you ain't done nothing wrong?
You stole
Nobody steal money.
Nobody steal money. 98, how many was it up to 98 now? Y'all been arrested?
No, if you're missing one time sheet, you're gonna get citation, and you're gonna go.
Yeah, that's accurate.
So then,
why we even just say if they had a legitimate daycare? Why are we paying them to take care of Somalian children? Period. I don't even care if it was a legitimate daycare. Why are American taxpayers paying for foreigners' kids? That's the question we should be asking. No, I don't want to take care of a foreigner's kids. You got your freaking mind? Why are we taking care of a foreigner's kids in the first damn place? Even with, we know that they're not all legit, but just say all of them was legitimate daycares and they had kids full of kids. Why is it our responsibility to take care of a bunch of foreigners' damn kids? That's the question I would ask. Why is it our responsibility to take care of your kids? You're from Somalia. Tell the Somalian government to take care of you.
But
they so proud of Somalia, but they won't go back over there.
Then why you're not stealing? Because every video you watch on the TikTok, whatever, you there lying, saying so.
You haven't said anything. See, if I was her, I would bring up, well, here's a list of the people they've convicted. Do you know this person? Is this your cousin? Because we know a lot of y'all are related.
That's not accurate. You should look at my last video. It's actually from
no problem with Somalis. That's up to you.
The last video I posted was a very nice lady who actually walked through daycare system. That's not true.
A lot of BS.
Well, I think
all they do is try to shout you down a lot of BS. I said, prove the BS and shut the hell up, clown. I don't care about you talking. Are you freaking Somalian? You DET that clown.
I think you're unhinged, so I'm not speaking you. You're respectful. You should go look at the last video about a really nice person who sat down, treated me with respect, and then I explained that this is.
Then why you're not respecting the community? Then
we
you're saying all that lies.
Where's the lie?
Yeah, you just saying some bullshit that you're not.
Notice they never get specific on the BS he keeps saying.
I think you're mistaken.
You don't know how we how my
if you guys are legitimate business, you should be outraged by the fraud. But instead, you're attacking us because we're calling out fraud. Oh yeah, sorry, you're attacking my friend. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're attacking my friend instead of just me. Okay.
If you investigate fraud, why don't you go to other people?
We're going everywhere. We're going everywhere.
No,
100%.
no, you are profiling Somalis in your.
That's not true.
There's no way.
There's 34 home healthcare services in this building. Of course, we're going to be in a building with 34 home healthcare services.
How can it be 34 home healthcare services in one damn building?
Video of you guys going to a white business.
Well,
or
because
going to
most of the home healthcare are right
or going
here.
to another business. Why are you going on Somalis? Tell me.
We have not been profiling. There's 34 here. We've knocked on the door of every 34 businesses
I
here.
don't know who is over here.
Look, your profile.
Now he wants to make it about skin color. Are you stealing or aren't you stealing?
You're attacking her for being
One nice lady actually went through all this.
He brings her up for being Indian. Now he won't want you talking about Somalian. Hypocrite.
She went to daycare the other day. She was trying to go forcefully into a daycare. Do you know the rules of daycare?
We're trying to expose fraud.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
If you're doing that, you just go to the school, give the license, and then ask.
Name me all the great things they're doing to help this country. How is it beneficial to us what the Somalians are doing here? Because nobody's told me, are they creating a new drug to cure cancer or something? I mean, what are they doing besides milking the system? They say they're running a daycare. I don't give a damn about daycare. Does not help Americans. Having only Somalian kids in a daycare does not help Americans. How is that beneficial to Americans? Because they got a daycare. I don't give a damn if it's a legitimate daycare. How is that beneficial to us? That's the question everybody needs to be asking. Why are we even paying for even a legitimate daycare for a bunch of foreigners? You can't get you couldn't open up a business and just get a bunch of, I'm gonna put all American kids in there and I'll open up a daycare for $5 million if you let me have all American kids in there and I'll make sure they get trained. You're gonna tell me that these foreigners come over here, get millions and millions of dollars. Now the fraud is billions of dollars just because they're taking care of, quote, their children. It's insanity because the country is weak now, led by a bunch of weak people.
Yeah, we have.
How they operate,
okay.
How they review, how they inspect it. And then you go from there. You find out you don't satisfy what they tell you, and then you can say something. But you cannot.
Y'all had daycares that wouldn't even open, but you were still getting money. Didn't have one kid in some of your daycares.
And say, hey, you're taking person. No. There's a rule and
We're simply asking questions.
And then
if you said no, I walked away, right? The minute you said no, I walked away.
Look, you're the ones following us and arguing with us.
You have 6 guys in a small hallway posted up waiting for us, and we come down and you're right back here telling like that's
Yeah, I mean, we actually were walking away.
Listen,
so
you guys.
The only people being harassed today are
We're not
us.
speaking to you anymore. We're done with this conversation.
That's not fair.
Look, guys, the only ones being harassed today are
you
us.
have actually been very kind, so I respect you. I don't.
The other guy says, I know who you are now. That sounds like a threat to me. This is Ohio. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. The Colombian president messes with transgenders. I forgot about that. That's what that's about. I saw this clown. Who is this?
Rosie O'Donnell got super butthurt and rage quit America.
Yeah, I saw that. Now, here's that little girl. This is the little girl I was telling you about. Why is she doing this? She don't, on this little girl, they don't even use AI. She actually does the dance herself. Watch how she started doing that leg dance. She got it down. She got the dance down. This little girl got the dance down without AI. She actually does the dance without the AI. That's funny. She got it down packed, man. She said, I don't need the AI. I'll show you how to do it without AI. Oh my God. Anyway, we got to get out of here. I hope I didn't make some of y'all too mad. Some people be getting so mad at me. They be rage quitting on me too. They be saying, I ain't gonna never listen to you again. But then after they cool down a little bit, they come back. They be rage quitting on me, man. I can't stand the Dr. Copper says he's been arrogant. Now, they'll tell me what to say, and then they'll say I'm arrogant because I don't listen to them. All right, good night, Common Sense Nation. God bless all of y'all. I still love y'all.